home from work. His bath water had to be ran. Dinner had to be ready. And she had to wash him while he was in the tub. Do y'all hear me? Wash his while he was in the tub. Why he can't wash his own stuff? He's a grown ass man. Why she gotta wash him? Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today, your girl having some Jamaican food. I got it from a place. It's just open around here. It's called Shanti's. And I mean, it's pretty pricey. I have some oxtails from there. I got the medium. And for the medium, this was $18. The large is $22. The small is $14. So this is what the medium looks like. Let me show you guys. So here it has the rice, the oxtail, and cabbage. So it has, I have a twisted tea on the side. Start off with a prayer and we're going to dig in. Amen. Amen. Amen again. Alright. Here we have it. You guys can see that on there. I'm just going to pour it out so you can see it. Look at it. I'm going to open my tea. Hold it up to the side. A little fork. That they wrapped up. This is my first time eating from them. I never had anything from them. My daughter brought home the menu a couple days ago, and I said I wanted to try it, which I love Jamaican food, so why not try this? It's close to home now. So I'm gonna try their cabbage. Okay, it's like cabbage. It's not spicy or none of that. I like a little spice to mine. No spice, but still manageable. Rice is okay. It's like rice and beans. A little bit of flavor. Not as much as I expected it to be, but well, let me chase the oxtail by itself instead of doing it with the rice. Let's see how well they seasoned that. My husband also had a platter, the same one. He wasn't the jerk chicken, but they have jerks today for some reason. That's good. It's not what I expected, but I can manage it. I can eat it. I'm definitely gonna eat it. I just got a little dough with I forgot to call that. Y'all know, let me know. These little pieces right here. I know oxtails are very expensive nowadays, so I can't knock them. So I've seen a little pack at my shop, right? I mean, a little pack. It had like maybe 4 oxtails in it, and they were very small, for like 15 bucks. Just for that. And then some other guy was standing there, older man, and he was like, there's no way I'm paying that for these little oxtails. I said, neither. Then he started going on and telling me how he's a cook. He cooks food and all that stuff. So I was like, okay. That's nice to know. But I was really trying to hurry and get out of there. He was like, he took a lot. He makes his own broth with a bone marrow. He said he used that for his cooking, and it'd be delicious. He was trying to give me ingredients, tell me how to do it. I think that's pretty neat. He wanted to share his recipes with me. I don't know what else he wanted to share, but I didn't want to share that. Look. I'm always doing stuff. I was watching this show with it was one fatal attraction, Obsessions. And this lady named Carolyn, that's her name, Carolyn, met this guy when she was met this guy when she was younger. Her and her friends, they went out and saw this little boy, it was an older guy, and when they noticed it was a boy that she went to school with, and she had a crush on him. Matter of fact, we're gonna call him Tom. She had a crush on Tom. So she ended up looking at it, and they was like, won't you say something to him? Her girlfriend, you know, of course, boosting you up. Why don't you go talk to him? Say something to him. You know you like him. So somehow they end up going to the movies that night. After they got done eating, I guess she left from with her friends and went with him and his little brother to the movies. And ever since that day, we couldn't keep them apart. Later on, down the road, they had 3 kids together. 2 girls and a boy. And he was like real loving. Out of nowhere, he got real violent. Like, he got to the point where when she came home, this was when she first noticed it. She was out eating. Her and him went to dinner. And the waiter came over and said, are you guys ready to order? And he was like, yes. So he ordered his food first. And then she was like, ma'am, what do you want? Tom said she would like a baked chicken, some, what is that? Some, let me say cabbage. He said like healthy stuff. She would like that. And she looked at him like, what? This is when it started. She said she just thought he cared about her because he told her, you're getting fat. This is what he told her when the waiter left. You're getting too fat. It's not good for you. So she was like, okay. She said she just thought he really loved her and wanted her to stay healthy. Mind control. So he started getting even more stricter at home. House had to be spotless. Like, real spotless. If not, she would have to pay. When he came home from work, his bath water had to be ran, Dinner had to be ready. And she had to wash him while he was in the tub. Do y'all hear me? Wash his while he was in the tub. Why he can't wash his own stuff? He's a grown ass man. Why she gotta wash him? But yeah, she had to wash him while he was in the tub. I can see if you want to do that, cause you know, let's baby each other tonight or do something like that. Like that's different. But if you have to do that every single night and he don't return the favor, that stuff don't fly with me. It don't. So one day, cause she cooked the dinner for him, and it was some expensive fish. She had him a nice meal, thinking she was helping him out. So he wouldn't let her work. Or do none of that. So he had mind control. He told her, how did you buy this meal? Well, whose money did you buy this meal? She said, yours. He said, did I ask you to spend my money? He stabbed the table with a knife. Oh, did I ask you to spend my money on expensive fish? She was like, no. He beat her. He beat her. So she was like, she took the beating and tried to let it go. Because she knew every day he came home, there was going to be something different. So one day, her mom told her, you need to stop going through this. Don't let him treat you like this. If your dad was alive, you would not be going through this. And she told her mom, what would dad have done to him? Basically, he was a bigger man. And she was like, I know he wouldn't let this happen. So one day, the school called for her daughter. She had got suspended from school. And he asked her, why did she drive the car? Because she had to get gas in the car. Where did you go? Like, he was really on her. She told him I had to go to her, get her from the school because she got suspended. So he beat her first. The mom first. Beat her. Then he told her, call your daughter. Tell her to come here. Excuse me. Her name was Ashley. Call Ashley and tell her to come here. And she said, no. I will not. She said she don't know where she got the power from to say no. But she did. And she said she would take that beating for any of her kids. They were her life. So she said, he told her, would you take the beating for her? She said, yes. He told her, hold on to the bed a certain way. He beat her all over her body, her face, everything. She was all bruised up, her hands. Like she had to wear bandages around them. He beat her so bad. So, somebody that she knew her mom came over and saw her like that and was like, you have to get away. She was like, Mom, stop it. They could be anywhere at any moment. Out of nowhere, she ended up talking to somebody and got Brady. And went and found a restraining order on him. And she told him, as long as you guys want to protect me. And they told her they will. The judge signed off saying that he approved the temporary restraining order. So, once that was approved, he didn't care. He went to, she had ended up leaving, packed up all the clothes, packed up everything. Everything left. Her and the kids. Told them they was going on a trip. He came, they took her to a shelter. A battered woman's shelter. So, he went to her mom's house thinking she was there late night. And the mom heard someone outside. So she walked out to her door and like she didn't go out there. She just looked at her door. It was him standing there. Saying, where is she at? Where is she at? She was like, she's not here. He pushes her door open. Pushes his way through her door. I don't know where the cops came. And that's because the people told her they was going to protect her and her mom they was gonna leave cars around the house, like surveillance, 20 like during the night. They arrested. He got charged with battery, different stuff. He bails out the next day. He had somebody telling him every move she made. Like, he found her at the shelter and went there and took her car. And they were like, how the heck he find her? She went to a couple of hours. Then one day he left her car at a new shelter she was at. Basically intimidating her, letting her know, I know where you're at no matter what. Then he told her, she called him one day from the shelter and said, I was mad she called him. I'm like, hold on, you so dumb, why would you call him? You can get your number traced, but this probably back in the day, they probably have all the extra stuff. But she called him and told him, I no longer want your last name. He was like, thank you, babe, for calling me, I love you. If there's anything you need me to do, I'll do it. I just your own apartment. Everything, as long as you come back to me. She was like, he's putting roses in her car and flowers. She threw all that stuff out. Like, I wouldn't have been allowed to have this stuff when I was with him. Why would I take it now? So, she did tell him on the phone she wanted a divorce. She don't want him anymore. And he went off. Oh, I know where you at now. Too bad they got those locks on those windows, because I was right at your window last night. Like, you knew everything about the place you was at. After that, she just lost. She was like, you know what? Somebody somewhere is telling them either at the shelter, that's involved with shelter, or either the law enforcement. I'm telling them everywhere I go, so guess what? I'm going back with my mother, where I felt protected, and that is it. That is it, and that is all. She went back home with her mom, and of course, the shenanigans began. One day, she's home by herself, her and the kids, at her mom's house. The phone rings, and she knew it was him in the middle of the night, because her mom had just left a little while ago, a couple hours ago. So, she answered the phone, and he says, he was breathing. She was like, I know it's you. And he said, well, why did you answer the phone if you know it was me? And she was like, never mind, what do you want? He said, who's there with you? She said, my uncle and my mom. He said, you're lying. Your mom left 2 hours ago, and your uncle won't get home till a couple hours from now. Something he said. So he knew all this stuff. So that freaked her out. She hung up the phone on him. He told her still he was on. She told her he was on the phone, and she was like, "Stop disrespecting my mother's house, calling here." And he was like, he said, "I would never kill the mother of my child, but I will kill your mother. Where she's at, that's who I really want." And he knew that she loved her mother. Like, her mother and her was really close. That's when she hung up the phone. Then somebody came through the door. She was holding a knife in her hand, shaking. When they came in, it was her mom. Like, what's going on? And she immediately dropped the knife and busted out crying. She told her mom, "Mom, he's trying to come after and kill you now." The mom said, "I'm not scared of him. I am not scared of him." She was like, "That's what he wants people to have fear in him. I don't have no fear in him." She was like, "Maybe that's what he needed to do, kill me so you and the children can live a happy life without him." And she broke down crying. She was like, "No, Mom. No. That is not the way it's supposed to be. No, 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 Mom. Don't ever say that." So, a couple days later, I'm wondering, like, why the cops ain't picking him up, why he violating this restraining order. They put a final restraining order on him. This dude goes to the house while he's outside in the yard. And he said, "No piece of paper was going to keep me away from you and my children, my family." So she said she runs from him a different angle and try to hurry up get in the car. She said first she ran to go protect the kids, but then she ended up running a different angle so he can chase after her, because that's what he's going after. He started shooting a gun at her. She jumped in the car. She went up the street and asked some man because she used her phone to call 911. She called 911. The mom came outside with her little gun, pointed at him. Because he had a gun in his hand too. Then instead of shooting him, she shot up in the air just for a warning. And he smacked the gun out of her hand after that. She fell to the ground on her face first. He gets on top of her and shoot her in the back and kill her. That's the way the mom said she wanted to go out, by protecting her daughter and her grandchildren. And she was already at the hospital. The mom was at the hospital. The kids were protected. So the detective came to the hospital and she was like, "Are the kids okay?" She was like, they're okay. They're coming in now. She was like, "What about my mom? Where's my mom?" She was like, the detective basically was about to cry, like, "I'm so sorry. She just lost it. Like, there's no way he killed my mom. There's no way." He stayed there on the scene when he shot her until the cops came and picked him up and took him to jail. Now he is serving life in prison. Now she can have a better life, but who had a better life when he killed her mom, her best friend? Like, of course, every day she's going to think of it. She's now a grandmom, I think they said about 6 or something, 5 or 6, and she has 3 kids of her own. Like 3 kids, her older kids are grown now. So, and they started bringing babies in. But that was a crazy story. I just don't understand how it took that much for him to kill her mom for something to happen. That was crazy. That's why people just go ahead and kill people now, because they know that little piece of paper don't stop nothing. You know how they say, one monkey don't stop no show? One piece of paper don't stop him from killing you. Him or her. At all. And people know that. That paper ain't gonna do nothing to me. If I want you, you're got. Anyway, y'all, I did end up killing a lot of it, but next time I think I'm gonna try something different. Maybe the curry goat or something like that. But right now, y'all, I'm actually about to end this video because I am full. I'm a little bit tired. Been up all day and it's been hot. It's hot as heck. So let's end this video with a. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you guys know when your girl upload her next video. Until next time, see ya.